a little.
Morning.
Good morning, guys.
Today we're going to go for a drive out to Port Lincoln National Park, and there's about, I don't know, 6 or 7 different places out there that we're going to pop in and see, and we'll just basically, looking at the maps, I think it's going to take, well, hour and a half to 2 hours to go to the different places, but then obviously spending time at each place. Should be a bit of a day out there. We're going to cook up a bit of a feed on the, not using the induction today, we're just using our electric fry pan.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll just cook up some burgers and kebabs, and we're going out there with our friends from Good Different Adventures, Dave and Amanda, or Mr. and Mrs. B. And yeah, we'll see you out there.
And hopefully this weather will be on our side today. It's supposed to be a top of 21. The sun's coming out. There's a little bit of wind around, but we've packed the jumpers just in case. But anyway, guys, come along with us for the day.
Yeah, we'll show you some of the camp spots out there too.
Yeah, bye.
Catch us.
So here we are turning onto Donington Road. Here we are at Lincoln National Park. Let's head off for the day. Beaches, campgrounds and park fees apply, so make sure you jump onto parks.sa.gov.au and get your day pass, your 2-month pass or your yearly pass. Otherwise, if you get caught out by the rangers, you will be fined. Today we've bought a day pass and it was approximately $13. So if you're just coming out for the day, that's all you need. If you're coming out camping, you need to buy camping permits as well. So we've arrived at Horse Rock Campground. Now we're just driving down one of the tracks. So there's site 3 and 4, for example. There's a camper down there, a couple of swags. The sites here look more suitable for small caravans, campers, or rooftops. But it does seem to be a little bit protected on the water. So if you have a tinny, might be a good spot to put it in. Oh, look who we're passing. Good Different Adventures. So this is another little campground called Woodcutters Campground. So this is another little campground with another tight track, so more suitable for rooftop tents, not big vans like ours. So a little bit of a tight track. Sandy. Dave nearly caught my hand in the bloody window putting it in. Beautiful view. Oh, beautiful view and beautiful beaches on this side, and it's a bit more protected than where we were at Whalers Way. Rocky. Oh. So what Dave is doing now, he's undoing the whips on top of the car because they are hitting the branches along this track. And we don't want to lose them altogether. As you can see on top of the car, there's a lot of twigs and branches up there. Look at that dark sky. Go away. Clouds. And there's the track ahead. So we just want to make sure the car's safe and we're not going to damage it. We've got one down. Dave's just undoing this one. Lucky we took the tinny off. Otherwise we wouldn't be getting under here at all. So we're coming to the end of the track. We've only got 190 meters to go. There's campsite 2. And maybe that's campsite 1. Someone's left an old pot there. Oh. And this must be Woodcutters Beach. So we've come all the way along through the bush there and now we're on the beach. So if you guys come down Woodcutters track towards the beach, there's nothing down here except the beach. The beach is very, very soft. We drove along the beach. You got to turn around and you have to come back the same way. There's a couple of small campsites down there, but very tiny and only suitable for rooftops. I would not be towing a camper trailer through here.
No, it's
Yeah, we're good now. We're off the beach on the track.
it's a once in a lifetime sort of a trip. You wouldn't do it again. Yeah, no worries, mate.
But you can see now how the camera's jumping around. It's very bumpy, very rocky, and we're doing 6 kilometers an hour. Put our side mirrors in again so they won't get plummeted with sticks and trees and stuff. But anyway, once we get out of here, we'll show you our next destination.
We do this so you guys don't have to. Thank us later.
Oh, Jesus. And we only had 300 meters to go when we were coming in. We thought, yes, we're at the end. And now we've got to go all the way back, another 2 kilometers. But it's all about the adventure.
At least we didn't get bogged.
Our Google Maps just said, we've found a faster route for you. No thank you, you haven't, because there's only one way in and one way out. So that was the Woodcutters track. Like I said, only one way in and one way out, and we got to back to the main drag and we come across this. A hire motorhome. Hopefully he was not going to go down that track. I could just imagine him coming towards us and us trying to get out. It would have been such a shit fight. But Dave's pointing him in the right direction, I hope. Anyway, guys, we're back on the main drag. Let's go and check out the next spot.
So we've just pulled up at the bottom of Stamford Hill, and it was where Flinders back in the day in 1802. He went up top there and used the lookout to try to locate some fresh water, but also survey the bay. So the monument was erected in memory of Matthew Flinders by Lady Franklin, the wife of his nephew, Sir John Franklin. Yeah, so that makes her his niece. And it's a 1.6 kilometre return walk up there, 45 minutes return. So we'll go down here and we'll have a bit of a look, a bit of a beach. There's some toilets here and obviously nice steps to come down. Little yacht tended out there. Roz and Mrs. B up ahead. So as you can see, it's low tide. And there's Port Lincoln over there in the distance.
So this little campground's called Surfleet Cove. Obviously you go onto the SA booking thing, there's site 2. A lot more accessible for caravans and bigger rigs down this way. There's site 3, nice big spot. Site 4, site 5. Someone's camped up in site 6 there, the little tent. You've got a drop dunny and you've got access through to the beach down that way. Gas fires only. And there's more camping up around the back. You can see a caravan through the trees over that way. But yeah, that's Surfleet Cove. So it's bitumen all the way out here through Lincoln National Park. So if you've got a caravan, that is probably the first good option that we've seen for vans. Anyway, we'll keep going and we'll show you some more interesting stuff around Lincoln National Park. So guys, once you come past Stamford Hill and Surfleet Cove turn off, you hit dirt road. Now this dirt road is pretty compact, so it's pretty accessible to most vehicles. Yeah, so this will take you through to places like Fisherman's Point, other little campgrounds along here. We just passed a place called McLaren's Point, a lot of little campsites. But so we're coming up to Fisherman Point campgrounds. This is a popular spot for caravanners. Like I said, a popular spot for caravanners. Sites 1 to 9 down this way. That's site 2. Site 3. So there's some big vans in here. I wouldn't recommend site 5. It's a bit low with the trees. Site 7's a beautiful big spot right there. And the water's really close. Site 10's a nice spot. But yeah, nice and close to the water. Great spot. That's Fisherman's Point campground, guys. So there's the bay. Great to pull your tinny up along the beach. But what a great little campsite. Fisherman's Point campground. Check it out, guys. What'd you think of that, Dave?
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. I think someone needs to go home and change their underwear though.
I guess you didn't snap a neck off.
So we've arrived at Cape Donington here in the car park. Now this is Donington Beach. I can see beautiful blue water in the background. So this is a bit of a walking track through. See where it takes us. Oh, look at that water down there. The sun's not even out today and the water still looks amazing. So a lot of these little spots over here have steps down to the beach, which is really good. So if you're coming out for a day trip, there's parking available and it's easy access down to the beach. It's just what you need. How stunning is that? You can see the lighthouse up there. That's Donington Lighthouse. So on Australia Day, we saw dolphins out at Red Banks Beach at Whalers Way. And now we are at Cape Donington. And look at that, how beautiful. Check out all the seagulls. So guys, that is Cape Donington Beach. So make sure if you're coming all this way, stop in here. It's a beautiful spot to swim. We saw dolphins. The water is crystal clear. Yeah, come and check it out. So coming up to another little campground. This is September Beach Campground. So all the sites are along this road. We've just passed site 1 and 2 on our right. So there's a site up on our left. That's site 12. That's huge. It's got a picnic table up there as well. This is number 4. So you get this whole area to yourself. You've got your own little fire pit there, a picnic table, and enough for even 2 vans on the one side. Site 4 is a big one. That's my favourite, site 4. Especially for a couple of friends travelling together, that'd be a perfect spot. But we go round to the left up here, and this is where, if you're just coming for a day trip to the beach, this is where visitors come out this way. So a lot of parking areas along here. You can park up, take your stuff down to the beach for the day. What a beautiful spot. This would be amazing on a beautiful sunny day. So there's different bushwalks from the area. So we're up here, September Beach. So where were we? We've come in this way from Port Lincoln National Park. We've been down to Sanford Hill, out to Surfleet Cove, driven around Spalding Cove, checked out the camping at Fisherman's Point, been on to Donington Beach, and now we're at September Beach.
I look out across the water, I smell the salt, I feel the breeze, but in my heart.
So what we've worked out so far on our trip today is Fisherman's Point Campground and September Beach campgrounds are fantastic for caravans of any length, even our 23-footer. Welcome to Memory Cove, guys. This is the entrance to Memory Cove, and it's the Wilderness Protection Area.
There was something back on the sign about a key. I didn't quite catch it though.
What the f?
Hey.
So it looks like you need a key to come out here to Memory Cove. So we just come out towards Memory Cove, and I was just showing you the beautiful entranceway, but you physically can't get through that gate unless you've got a key from Port Lincoln Visitor Centre. Before you come out here, make sure you do your research and pick that key up if you want to come all the way out. So we're just going to take some other tracks and see if we can get through to the beach and find a nice spot for lunch.
I hear the calling of my old home, Tennessee.
So the track that we're coming along at the moment is called Wanna Well Track, and then it's telling us to turn left onto Curta Rocks Track. It's very bumpy, it's scraping the side of the car, you can hear the scratches. Lucky we have our clear PPF on the truck to protect it a little bit. We'll soon see when we end up going through the car wash, see how many scratches we do have. Coming to a little bit of an opening at the moment, a bit of a clearing before we turn. It says another 500 metres turn left onto Curta Rocks Track, so we'll see where we end up, and hopefully we'll end up with some spectacular views, an amazing spot for lunch, but we'll let you know.
I don't think anything's been down here for quite a while.
So we've come down this track, but you can't go any further than what we are here because there is a chain across. So Same with up there. It looks like there's been previous four-wheel drive tracks, but they're now blocked off. But what a fantastic view for lunch, hey? You can walk down to the beach. I have no idea what this beach is called, but it's absolutely stunning. Because they've roped it off, we can't get down to the beach with the vehicle, but it looks a little bit steep anyway. But look at the colour of that water. How amazing is that? That is fantastic. Waves crashing on the rocks over there. But anyway, let's go back and cook up these burgers for lunch before it gets too late. And then we'll head back towards Port Lincoln. But what a fantastic day out here in the national park. So much to see, so many campsites around. It's worth a day trip, I think, before you come out and camp, because you can check out the websites, you can check out the campsites and see what's suitable for your setup. Like for us, it would be Fisherman's Point and September Beach. They would be our two spots to choose from, and we did mention a few good sites as we drove around, so check them out. So Dave's cooked us lunch in our little Westinghouse electric fry pan. Some beetroot, pineapple, tomato, cheese, buns, onion. How's your burger, babe?
Top notch. Good bit of Wagyu.
And there we have it. Cooking lunch again in our concept canopy.
Yeah, I wonder, do you reckon our friends will ever cook for us?
So guys, that was Cooter Rocks, I found out, where we had lunch. Beautiful lunch. We made some gourmet burgers with some beetroot, pineapple, tomato, cheese, onion, on some Angus and some Angus beef on some brioche buns. Beautiful. And then we topped it off with some kebabs. And now we're heading back towards Port Lincoln. But beautiful view, great company, just a great day. There's Good Different Adventures is up on the hill up there, watching us come up. Dave's just airing down a little. But the sand is soft. Very, very soft. See if we can get out of this bog. Okay, let's do this. Get through this soft sand. So it looks like we're going deeper and deeper into the sand. We are pretty heavy, so we might just have to reverse back. It's going to give it another go. Top of this hill, there's just a lot of soft sand, like really deep soft sand. You can see the sand flicking up under the tires. So he's made it up over the soft sand and driven down this way towards the beach. And we've got Good Different Adventures behind us. They're gonna have to drop their tire pressure as well to get up that dune and then see where it takes us down here. I was pushing, Russ. What's going on here?
I'm just airing up the neighbours, you know, we cook food for them and now we do their air. That's what we're all about.
And what are you using?
I'm using a ARB tyre deflator, or inflator I should say. Well, it can deflate as well.
Yeah, it does. Good job.
But I'm going to 42, spot on.
That was
just
pretty quick.
Just what Mr. B asked for.
All about helping a good neighbour out.
Yeah, we had a bit of black chug coming out the back.
It's alright, it's just soot. You there, mate? Yeah. Okay, so what we're doing at the moment is I've got a 30 metre self-retracting hose. And that was installed into the canopy, or into the chassis, by EC Off-Road down in Yatala. With the hose, the good thing about it is it can get back to the Caravan, so that we can pump up our tyres on our van. Or as you can see here, we've got some friends parked up over there. We just tried to go up the hill behind us, so we aired down and away we went. Now that they've backed down and we're heading back home, we're just airing back up to our right pressures and we'll be out of here.
So after a great day out at Lincoln National Park, we've come into Q Car Wash in Port Lincoln, and we're just going to give the car a bit of a wash down, get rid of a lot of the sand. We've got pinstripes, we've got sand, got dust in all sorts of places.
Each and every time, but I've still got Tennessee on my mind.
So if you're in Port Lincoln here, this Q Car Wash, it's really great because you've got three normal bays, and then you've got this taller bay for caravans and big trucks. Now, we could even bring our van in here. We're a 23 footer, but there's plenty of room to get in, to wash your car and caravan, and then drive out the other side. So if you do need a wash when you're in Port Lincoln, make sure you come and check out Q Car Wash.
Hey guys, again, I hope you liked that video. Remember, hit the like button, and if you haven't, please subscribe. We're just about to crack 7,000, which is awesome. Anyway, it's that time again, joke time with Dave. However, this joke comes from Sarah over in WA. Hey Roz.
Yes, Dave.
What do electric cars and having diarrhea have in common?
I don't know.
The fear of not making it home. Catches.